Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
We're going silly this week.
We are.
Are we?
No, we are.
Okay.
I'm in charge today. I'm the boss.
I'm
So-
the captain now.
What's
You
that from?
missed your moment.
What was that from?
The captain?
No.
the one with Tom Hanks and the ship and the boat. And the guy.
Wilson, but that's not the name of the movie.
No, Carly. That's a different movie. That's called Castaway.
Oh, yeah, that one. It's not Wilson.
I'm talking about Tom Hanks, and then this group of pirates jumps aboard, and it was like a local guy that wasn't an actor. It was like the whole big thing.
Pirates
and
of the
he
Caribbean.
gets on. No, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I know who
And he
that
gets
is.
on the ship and he goes, I'm the captain now. And
Oh.
Tom Hanks gets like put into,
Pirate
handcuffs
jail?
or something. Pirate jail.
I gotta look it up.
I think it's called the captain.
So this is basically how this is going to go today. How well we started, it can only go up from here. Who's the boss? Tony Danza. And me.
I mean, Captain Phillips. I was close.
I've never seen that movie.
I
or heard of
Googled
it.
Captain. Are you kidding?
No.
It's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks and Harrison Ford. You can't miss either movie from them.
Okay, good
What's
to
wrong with
know.
you?
Life lessons.
Yeah, you're definitely not the captain.
Anyway.
You are the stowaway.
Since I'm the boss today, I thought that we'd go a little more fun, a little less heavy.
Shocking.
And
Absolutely shocking.
we were going to laugh today. So we're going to do hypotheticals. What's a hypothetical, Victoria?
It's things that it's basically anxiety.
Yes. It's everything that we do not like.
It's things that you project that you would, if there's an event, then maybe you would react like this and you
Yes.
talk about it.
That's exactly right.
Cool.
I'm going to give Victoria and myself, because I don't really know these questions either, some hypotheticals, and we're going to see what kind of people we are.
Okay. So this whole thing's just a giant game.
Yes, yes.
Can we win the game?
Yes, you can continue to live.
Oh, it's Squid Games.
I've never seen that.
Me either, but I know if you die when you
Yeah.
lose the game.
Wait, for real?
It's like a horror thing.
Oh, but you don't really die.
No, it's a movie.
It's fake. Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Would you think this is like a North Korean game we're all just like laughing about?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Let's get into it. Yeah, that's real life. May the odds be ever in your favor. I'm Victoria.
Hey guys, I'm Carly.
And I'm concerned.
Hypothetically speaking, she's concerned.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be fun. Are you ready
Yeah.
to start?
I mean, yeah.
What would you do?
Hypothetically, I think I am.
What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's
he's
hungry?
hungry,
And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now. So for me,
this is just a good time. But for
ruined it.
me, this is what I call life.
Mm.
I went the rap route.
Yeah, I went the opera route. That's why it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should start.
Yeah. Okay, hypothetically. I'm going to say that word a lot.
Okay.
What would you do if you found a bag of cash on the street?
Where?
Don't ask questions. Answer the questions. This is going to be horrible because you take forever to answer, and also you don't like ultimatums. Just like answer the question.
You never said rapid fire, so joke's on you.
Okay.
Also, I'll do my best
Okay.
to change who I am. So,
Just for 30 minutes, please change who you are. I'll do anything.
are the two options bring it to the police or keep it for myself?
There's no options. This is a hypothetical situation. If you walked outside your door and found a bag of cash on the street, what would you do? It doesn't have to be so hard. I know what I would do. I would pick it up and I run. I wouldn't even look around.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I want to say I'd bring it to the popo, but I would, take it as a manna from heaven and keep it for myself.
Okay. That's what I would do, but I said it a lot faster.
I don't need you to yell at me right now. In this hypothetical world, you're still a bee.
Okay. I really like this one. What would you do if your friend came to class with no pants on?
What kind of class? Are we talking naked yoga?
I mean,
Or are we talking school?
mom's forgotten to put on a skirt before, so this hypothetically has happened.
This is true. However, she did have leotard and tights on, so she was not like blowing in the breeze.
But no pants.
But no pants.
What would you do?
All right, so maybe I'm wearing a skirt. I'm not technically wearing pants.
That's great. What would you do if your friend walked into class without pants on?
Oh, is she wearing a skirt? Like, can it be another option?
I know what I would do. I would say, hey, friend, wear your pants. Oh my God. This is going horribly.
Okay, well, I support nudity if that's something that you're into, but I would probably take whatever jacket of sorts that I had and provide some coverage. That's what I would do.
Okay. I probably would ignore it and pretend that she did have pants on and just ignore the situation altogether.
You're a horrible friend.
I know.
That's horrible.
Listen, if she came to class with no pants on, she knew. She wanted to do that. I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to ignore it.
I'm going to decide she's wearing biker shorts.
Oh, God. What would you do? I'm just going to ignore all your hypotheticals. If you heard someone saying bad things about you, you overheard somebody saying bad things about you, what would you do?
Confront them.
You would?
Oh, yes. I've done that many a time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you remember Italy?
Yes, I remember Italy.
I did a semester in the summer in Italy, and the two girls that I traveled with ended up hating me. And I get it. If we want to dive into that, they technically weren't wrong. I technically wasn't wrong. However, I read their DMs via Facebook because nothing else existed back then about me, about how they need to ditch me and doing all these things and saying it was horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
It was.
And the moment they came home or the moment I saw them, I can't remember the situation, I immediately talked to them.
Yeah. We're very different.
I do this to you now where I'm like, shut it down.
Yeah.
And say, why are you talking about me
Shut
like
it
that?
down.
Shut it down.
Thank you, new girl. I want to hypothetically say that I would shut it down, but I know if I overheard somebody saying bad things of me, I would do a walk away.
Why?
Because it's confrontation that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, but then all you're going to do is ruminate and think about it and ruin your day because you didn't go, hey, why are you saying that? You want to talk?
This was supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you're weak.
No, that's pathetical. That's pathetical.
Pathetical. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would ignore it until I could no longer ignore it. What would you do if someone pushed in front of you in line when you're waiting to get your coffee?
I would confront them. I would say, hey, excuse me, is there something I can help you with?
So many people have butt in line in front of me, and I just let it. I let them.
That's not the let them theory, though.
Well, maybe their day is horrendous, and they butted in front of me, and I have a okay day. So you know what?
Could be, but you still have to, I feel like, hold your ground, or you'll always put your head in the haystack, like what's it, an ostrich?
Yes.
So like holding your ground and not necessarily not doing the let them theory, but being like, hey, I've been standing here this whole time.
Yeah.
What's the deal? You having a bad day? Absolutely, stay there. But like, I notice, I see you.
Yeah.
Right?
Next time somebody does it, I will, hypothetically not do that. Yep. What skill would you like to have, hypothetically, if you could instantly receive it right now? What skill?
The ability to teleport?
That's not a skill.
What? That's a skill? It's
no.
a fucking skill. Teleport or telepathically listen to people's thoughts?
That's like a superpower.
Is that not a skill?
I would probably be more house conscious. Like I'd be like a plumber or an electrician. So I could just fix my own problems in the house.
You do that. You talk to your husband and he makes a phone call.
No, our toilet has been running for, I don't know, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Neither of us have fixed it.
CFIT too.
Yeah. So
3 years.
So hypothetically, that's the skill I would do.
You would want to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I
I
would
would
trade.
blink my eyes and I would go to the plumber's office and then go, hey, come with me, hold my hand. And I would physically, in 1 second flat, bring him to you.
I already know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Would you be able to give up 30 years of your life in exchange for saving a stranger? So the stranger lives, but you lose 30 years of your life.
Right. It's like Contact. Remember Contact?
Yes.
Where they go into space, but like everyone else is aged and they're the same age,
Yes.
right?
And remember, it's a stranger.
Right. Stranger danger. Is this a good person or a bad person?
Nope. No questions.
Okay. I'm going to go yes. If I'm 35 now, I would be 65. And people that are 65 are just like loving life in let's pretend I become a retired person, which will never happen in my lifetime. But that person stays alive. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm keeping my 30 years. And unfortunately, the stranger must perish. Would you take something that removes your body's need for sleep if it was given to you?
Whoa. Would you say it again?
Would you take something that removes your body's need for sleep if it was given to you? Like if you
like a pill.
If there was like a pill that said your body doesn't need to sleep and you'll be totally fine living the days without sleep.
I have a question though.
What?
Can this be an on and off situation? Like
No.
if I don't take the pill, can I choose to sleep one day?
No.
And then when
No sleep for the rest of your life. You're going to take this pill and you don't sleep for the rest of your life, but
No.
you feel fine.
No.
Yeah, same.
Unless I had the money on those 8 hours that the rest of this side of the world is sleeping and I had the money to travel to the world that's awake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yeah,
But
you're not making any money from the hours of 12 to 6. So basically
Not
you're
here.
just up standing and staring at the wall.
Right. And unless anybody else in your circle that you want to also be awake is also taking this supplement,
I'm taking it.
absolutely not. Tap me out. Take away 30 years of my life. Fast forward. Do not be kind. Do not rewind.
I am not taking the pill. I love my sleep. Would you rather have to say anything that comes to mind all the time or never have anything to say at all? Basically, say all your opinions, no matter if it hurts anybody's feelings, or you just have nothing to say.
Like there's an inability to not say something
Yeah.
and basically the inability to say anything.
Since it's hypothetical, sure.
I'm going to punch you in the face. That's not hypothetical.
That's pathetical.
Does it hurt me in any way?
I don't know the specifics.
Like holding it in and not saying anything, does that like give me cancer? Or does saying anything out loud, do I ruin all my relationships and have no one else?
This is so exhausting.
She's pinching her nose and closing her eyes.
I thought this would be fun, and you are so exhausting.
I don't like this.
I know you
Okay,
don't.
all right, fine. I would hold it in. It's basically what I do now.
Bump, bump, bump. Wait, no, dun, dun, dun. Different.
Did I fall down the stairs? I was like a cartoon splatting on your bottom. on
Bump,
the
bump,
stairs.
bump, bump, bump. Yes, I would prefer not to say anything at all because I do that anyway, so it's very
But you'll kill a
easy.
stranger.
For sure.
But you won't make any confrontation of being like, this is blunt, I'm going to say it, but
No.
you'll just let him die.
Yes, because being blunt and all that stuff to me creates confrontation, so I'd rather just not say anything at all.
You'd rather just kill them.
With kindness.
What is this? Game of Thrones? Oh my God.
Okay, this one's a good one.
Prove it.
No questions.
Ugh.
What music would you prefer if you could just listen to one type for the rest of your life?
I hate this question. I refuse to answer this question.
Hypothetically, if you only had one
Hypothetically,
genre of music.
I don't want to put these words out in the universe.
Great. I'm starting with, I'm all about the NSYNC. I'm all about the boy band.
What about Ben Platt?
But
Carly?
I'm going with, there's going to be a couple people upset with me, but hypothetically, I'm going Celine Dion.
Oh.
Celine Dion has hype music you can dance to. She's got slower ballads. She's got it all. I can dance to it. I can go to sleep to it. I'm going Celine Dion.
genre though. So you're not just listening to Celine Dion. You're listening to people like her. So like you're also doing Whitney.
Sure. Yeah.
It's
Perfect.
a genre.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Okay, that you love. Cool. All right. I'm gonna go Ben Platt, JP Cooper.
Okay.
Lovey, but also remixed, and then also Sleepy.
And then I'll hang out with you so we can just listen to our two genres
No,
together.
no. I'm not taking the pill. I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Sorry. Your music time's at 12 a.m. My bad. No, thank you.
What show would you like if you had to be trapped in a TV show for a month? Like, what
God.
show would you be in for a month? What TV show?
This one doesn't bother me so much. Okay.
Thank the Lord.
Well, because it's like stupid. It would never happen. TV show. New Girl.
Yeah.
I mean,
I already picked that in my head.
you just said that.
So
'cause I
which
said
one's
that.
going to be the new girl, you or me?
Oh, no, I'm Winston.
And we all know
Or
I'm Nick
Nick.
Miller.
Oh, you are not Nick
No,
Miller.
I am Schmidt.
You are Schmidt
I am
to a.
Schmidt.
You're Schmidt.
Yeah.
I'm a mix of Nick and
Winston and Schmidt. and-
Winston. But I've been told I was like Jessica Day, and then I never saw that guy anymore. He stopped talking to me.
He never saw the show, clearly.
Yeah,
What
New Girl.
would you do if you found out you could stop time? Hypothetically.
I'd stop time.
What would you do?
But if I have the knowledge of knowing about time travel? Because if you mess up time travel, you could mess up the world.
I'm going to kill you. And
What am I doing to stop time?
No, what are you doing while you stop time? If you could stop time, what are you freaking doing?
Okay.
You guys ever hear us fight before? It's going down right now in real time.
What happened to your don't like confrontation?
Oh, I'll confrontate with you any day.
I'm not going back and redoing anything.
No, I would stop time to take a nap if I had no time in the day. I would stop time, take an hour nap, and then continue on as if that didn't happen.
God, you're so boring.
I know.
You're so boring.
I know.
I'd go explore the ocean or I don't know, something adventurous, but not what you're doing.
Okay, I know you're going to have so many questions about this, and I'm just letting you know I'm not answering any of them, and there are no
I
questions.
just want to say you're giving me my anxiety breathing, and I'm having a hard time taking a breath.
Well, stop time, get your breath, and move along. Hypothetically, what would you do if you were kidnapped? No questions. Just answer it.
Oh, I would annoy the shit out of them so that they'd either kill me or return to sender.
I would cry.
Maybe I would give... You're so boring.
I would just cry.
That's not going to save you. I would give them either my Fran Drescher... How do you say her last name?
Yeah, Drescher.
Or, oh my God.
I don't think you would be that calm. You wouldn't be able to go there immediately. You'd be trying to figure out how to kick your way out of the trunk.
Oh, I know how to do that. There's a button. What, do you not watch True Crime?
No. I do. I know how to get out of it too. But, I would just cry. I would scream cry the whole time.
You'd be dead.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I would not be good kidnapped. I'd want to say I'd do a full-on one-woman musical for them until they let me go. But I don't think that I would be able to be in my right singing voice at that time.
Well, we've heard your right singing voice. And we've heard your wrong singing voice. And I think both are very on par for kidnapping
And
situations.
similar?
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah. No, I'm a goner. What would you do if you went to a public restroom and discovered that there was no paper? This isn't hypothetical. This has happened to all of us.
Yeah, this is real time. No paper in the stall.
Yeah.
You shake it.
Do you? Yeah, you shake it. You definitely don't ask the person next to you.
Oh no.
No, you would never do that.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
What if their hand what if they sneezed and No, you shake it. No. And if it's me, I always have a second pair of something in my bag. So you just use your clothing and switch out.
Because you're 90 years old.
I think I like to think of it as Mary Poppins.
I would just shake it till you break it. What would you do if you were at home alone at night and heard someone in your house?
I don't have a baseball bat by my bed like I used to.
I do. I have one underneath my bed.
So I would just get my taser out probably.
You have a taser?
I sure do. I weirdly bought it when I moved home from New York and did not have it in New York because it's much scarier in the suburbs than it is in New York City, at least at the time. I have it in my car, so I would have to.
That's not going to help you in the house.
Well, if you're in a parking garage, you need it in the car, and I don't know.
Spring for the second taser.
I would buy another taser probably, but I do live across the street. I thought about this from the police station.
Yeah.
So I have thought about how to get out of the house and directly run and bang on the doors, and their doors are always locked. So I probably will die either way.
Yeah. I look at my windows and all my kids, no judging. I don't want to hear about this. I don't want to get a text. I don't want to get an email.
Wait, what?
All my kids sleep in my room. So I constantly think about this. How am I going to get them all out of the house? And I have in my mind, I have like Hulk strength, and I put all the furniture in front of the door of my bedroom, and then I throw them out the window. And then we live next to a police station as well. So I would say run to the police station.
Save them to murder them.
No.
You're throwing them out the window.
I'm getting them out of the house.
Yeah, they're not going to make it.
Yes, they are.
Your children, they're not going to make it.
Yes,
You're going to splatter them, and they will crumble.
I don't live that far from the ground. So they will run to the police station, but I have thought about what furniture is going in front of the door.
And yet you're the most ungrounded person that I know.
What would you do if you saw someone in public with toilet paper stuck to their shoes?
And I told them.
Oh, you would.
Of course, in a nice way. I've done it many times. You step on it yourself, and you just give them a little like tap of like, hey, you got toilet paper, but I got you. And then you let them go.
Yeah. I'd just let them go.
You are really not a great person.
I know. I said this episode is going to show our true colors. True colors shine. I started too high. True colors shine. I love you. Okay.
Is anybody listening?
Oh, God, this is great. Hypothetically, your boss was embezzling company funds. What would you do?
And like about it? Yes. Embezzling company fund. That means they're keeping it for themselves?
Yes.
Report them or blackmail them.
Oh, I like the blackmail option.
Yeah, that's probably what you
I would totally do that.
You wouldn't, because that means confrontation and you wouldn't have the guts.
You're right. I probably wouldn't say anything and just hope that the law finds them.
Yeah, but then you would get called in and subpoenaed because you work for him and they want to know what you know. So if you know, then you're going to jail because you didn't report it. So, yeah, I'd report it.
Yeah, I know you would. What would you do if you found out someone from your past was planning to kill you? This is something I think about all the time.
Harley, nobody cares about you that much.
Everybody says that.
Nobody cares about you that much to want to kill you.
I know, but in my mind, somebody I know from my past has been like stalking me for years and like is going to kill me one day, like because I wasn't nice to them in the hallways of high school. Like that's where my mind goes.
Right. What are you gonna do if you can't report them if nothing's happened? We know that.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of torture yourself in wonderment, or you kill them first.
This one I did read ahead of time. All the other ones I really didn't, but this one I did, and I don't know hypothetically how I would feel. If it turned out that your entire life was only a dream, would you want to know?
Sweet. Yes.
You would?
Why the heck not?
Because then your whole life would be a lie. It's just a dream.
But then you wake up and you realize what your actual life is, and then you already know some situations if that were to come to fruition. It's like you get to live two lives at the same time.
I would be like, I'm working my butt off daily for a dream?
No. Yeah, I don't think that would bother me. I think it would be jarring because WTF. But then I feel like that's a cool opportunity.
Oh, God.
Like, what is time anyway? Technically, we're living a lot of lives at the same time. Like every decision that we make, we're on a specific like timeline path. So if you make a decision that takes you to the left path, now your entire life goes that way. So like, what's the difference?
Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about that, but I know that I don't want to know. I just want to keep on trucking.
You are an ostrich.
Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, would you rather be dumb or ugly?
Would you rather be dumb?
Hypothetically.
Or ugly? I would rather be ugly.
Same. Because if you're smart, you can figure out a means to not be ugly.
But also, who decides that you're ugly?
Oh, I don't know. This is why it's hypothetical.
Right. So I'm smart enough to know that who decides if you're ugly? No one's ugly. So, I mean, your soul's a little bit ugly right now. Your R is a little black.
Some of you out there are like, oh, Carly doesn't have to pick. It's been chosen for her.
Oh, shut up. You know you're pretty.
What? You just rolled your eyes.
No, it means I know you're dumb. Mom, stop.
Oh my God, I know. You're going to get such a talking to later.
This is all going to be my fault.
Yes. If you could hear what someone is thinking for a day, which person's thoughts would you want to hear?
I like that you parenthesized the S.
Thought.
Yeah.
My first initial reaction, hypothetically, would be mom's, but like then at the same time, no.
You already know them. She says them.
Yeah, I can't handle that. Sorry, Mom.
She says them. Pepper.
Oh,
my
God.
dog. Come on. She was trotting her little booty all along our walk this morning, rolling around, actually smiling. Like, I want to know. And then she was staring at a bumblebee. And I want to know what she was thinking.
Yeah. No.
It is the safest option because I don't want to know what the hell anyone's thinking.
Okay, what would you do if you saw someone crying on the street?
I would ask them why and see what they need and help them.
I would too.
You would poke them with a stick.
No, but then I'd ask them.
Is this what's making you cry? Poke, poke.
Who would you make disappear from history if you could?
But that would change history, no?
It would change history, yeah.
I mean, I feel like the obvious answer is Hitler.
I was going to say hypothetically too.
Right? Or change the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. What other job, hypothetically, would you do if all jobs paid the exact same?
Psychic medium.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a
Easy.
good one.
Easily. I'm making the same as a doctor
Uh-huh.
for
Less work and listening to dead people?
insulting.
Not that psychic mediums don't work a lot, but like there's no surgery, there's no blood, there's no on-call 20. Well, actually, psychic mediums are on call 24/7.
Everything you're saying is wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood scenes in my head. I can see a lot of
I
murders.
see dead people.
I see dead people. I'm looking one right now.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think psychic medium. Because you can still help a lot of people. You're still getting paid whatever the wage is. Let's assume that it's really good money. And it's something that I'm actually like super wanting to do
Mm-hmm.
and would love to be. So it's a win-win-win.
There's only two wins. I would, we all know this, be a bridal dress consultant.
Oh, yeah.
I would pick everyone's perfect bridal gown. But I don't know if you'd want me to, because I don't know if I'd be able to be completely honest and tell you that the dress looked good on you if it didn't, because I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings.
You just want the commission. Let's be honest. We know. Don't go to Carly's boutique.
It would be called a boutique. What would you do
I'm upset.
if you were the last person on Earth? You were the last person on Earth?
I would run amok
Mm-hmm.
and try to save the rainforest to, keep the animals alive and maybe create some more ecosystems that we've lost. And then who knows what would happen after that. Maybe caveman would come back after I die.
Well, we all know what I would do. Just cry. Cry until I die. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
really? You thought about this?
No, in the past 30 seconds.
Think
but
harder.
I know myself.
Think
and
for another 30.
Okay.
What else would you do after you're done crying?
After I'm done crying, I would gather some food.
Like from Dairy Queen?
Yes.
You'd eat everything you've ever wanted and not care.
Honest to God, if I was the last person on Earth, I would probably stick to my house and just continue to live and just stay, hoping that more people would come around.
If you relate to like aliens, because if you're the last person on Earth,
Yeah, maybe.
there's no one coming up from the ground. If you relate more to Carly, there are many helplines, I'm sure, out there for your well-being and your mental health. I don't know what they are, but find them.
What would you eat most often if every type of food was healthy?
2 things.
What?
Tacos and s'mores.
Ooh, balanced diet.
Mm-hmm.
Tacos and s'mores.
You get the veggies,
Uh-huh.
you get the ceviche, you get the fish, you get the salt, you get the cheese. I miss cheese. And then s'mores is like all I need in life.
Yep. I would choose chocolate peanut butter ice cream
Yep.
and a big old juicy blue cheeseburger.
This is the first time I've ever been happy for you. This entire conversation. I approve.
Okay. What hypothetically would be the first thing you did if money did not matter?
I would stop world hunger because that would be like pennies to trillionaires or even billionaires. I would fix
Just one
the
thing.
government.
Just
No.
one thing. Just the one thing you would do. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, get out of the boutique, okay?
Good. You stopped world hunger. That's it. I mean, that's a lot. Congrats to you. But
no, I'm going to take it back. I'm not going to stop world hunger. I'm going to close the gap. Everybody would get money.
Okay.
And so they could feed themselves, and that would feed the world hunger of that, right? Everyone would get money to make it an equal playing field.
Got it.
And nobody would have too much or too little or whatever. So then you can do whatever, they would save themselves.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Because then all world hunger will still be taken care of.
Except you, I'll take money from you. You owe the tax for the people.
You owe the tax for the people.
Yeah, for all the good you've done, you owe tax for sure. What would you do with your money, Carly? How many dresses would you buy?
It's not the money. It's what would I do if I could.
Yeah, what is it again?
If I had the power of the country.
That's not the question.
What was the question? What did I ask you?
Hold, please. We have to play this back. So we just played it back, and the question was, what would you do if money didn't matter? That was the question.
I liked mine.
And it was less than 30 seconds ago.
If I had so much money, I would.
If money didn't matter, you fool. Besides paying the tax, what else would you do?
I would make sure, and I don't know how this would be possible, but I would make sure that all children had a home. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm sure if I had an unlimited amount of funds that I would figure it out.
Well, you would have an unlimited amount of resources.
Right.
Pay the right people.
Yeah.
Hard part with that is weeding out the bad homes.
That's right. Yeah.
Right?
That's a hard.
Or maybe it's just really rebuild the system in terms of like orphanages,
foster
and
care and
foster
all that
care, and
stuff, yeah.
places where they can go to be safe and like really change that and make them like a place where it's okay to go.
Yeah.
Because that whole system is actually horrifying.
That's what I would do.
What question would you like to ask now? Let's remember.
One that I'll remember?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we only have 2 left. But also pathetically, we only have 2 left.
Everything's been pathetically.
What would you do if you woke up in the morning and found out you were 6 years old again?
So this is kind of like Big.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the movie Big with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, except he was older.
Yeah. But he had the mind of his young self.
Of like a
so
12-year-old.
This would be 35 as a 6-year-old. Like, so much knowledge. And
God. I think you would be famous. You'd be like, Mom, I know I'm a singer. I know I'm a good dancer. Like, bring me that out audition. I'm doing it. I am going to crush it.
Oh my God, baby Victoria as Elphaba. You show up to Broadway and she's like, ah! And everyone's like, this is normal. I think that would be like frightening and then awesome.
Yeah.
Like you would be scared out of your mind of like, none of my clothes fit me.
Yeah.
And then what can I do with this?
If I woke up and I was 6 and we were back in 1991,
don't you add to this hypothetical. It didn't say you could go back in time.
Ugh.
It just said you're now 6 years old.
yeah, I would go back to bed hoping that I woke up 38 again because I don't know if I'd want to be a 6-year-old in today's world. You know?
Yeah.
If I was a 6-year-old in 91, yes, bring on freeze pops and, running around in your bathing suit in the backyard with a hose. Today's 6-year-olds, while they can also do that, I don't know.
Both things can still be done.
I know.
You did not pick very 1990 era specific things.
I want to watch Doug and TGIF.
You can.
Okay.
You still can.
Okay.
It's more like where the movies was a big deal. Going to AMC Marple in this area was like everything. And you didn't pay $100 for popcorn and a soda.
That's true.
That's more 90s specific. However, I got to still stick with mine because you know what? If that's the curveball, I'll go with it.
Yeah. I would be scared out of my mind. I know you're all shocked. This is the biggest hypothetical question of the day. Are you ready for this? What would you say if I told you I loved you? This is actually one of the questions. I didn't just make that up.
I'd look for the zipper on your meat suit and I would try to see what alien you were and unzip you. I love you and I'm sorry are not in Carly's vocabulary.
Oh my God. You could just you can see it in my eyes. I don't need to say it.
Mm-hmm. You're usually crying. Every hypothetical you've been crying though, so your eyes are closed.
That's an I love you and I'm sorry. If I'm crying, you can see it. I think I would ask you if you knew it was your last day on earth.
You would cringe. You would cringe. You've done that. Our brother texted us something really nice and she was like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah, I was like,
Why?
you in
What's
pain?
happening? Did you get a diagnosis?
So yeah, that was a very hypothetical last question. She answered it correctly. I would be wearing a meat suit. And if she said it,
You are wearing a meat suit. You're literally wearing a meat suit on top of your bones.
Would cringe and say, "Are you healthy? Are you good?" Like, what did the doctor say?
Hypothetically, I'm going to ask you one. If you could only pick one for the rest of your life, you'd have to save one thing. Your phone.
Oh, yeah.
With access to, whatever a phone has access to. Or your children.
Oh, my God. Shut up.
I'm just kidding. Your phone or coffee.
Oh, no. Come on. Pick the children.
That's legit. No, the children are not real. That's not real. It's phone or coffee.
I mean, I guess the phone so I can order a coffee.
No. Coffee doesn't exist.
No, okay.
It's either the phone exists or coffee exists.
Well, I'd have to pick the phone so I could Google how to make the closest thing to what would have been a coffee and make that. But somebody on Google would know how to make a coffee.
A fake coffee?
Impression. Yeah. Impressionist?
Impersonation?
Impersonation of a coffee.
Imposter?
Yeah. There's no way. That's not real. That's just as hard as picking my children or a phone.
That should be easy. Wait, that was the easy question.
No, it was hypothetical.
And pathetical.
Well, we hope you've learned nothing today because we were not here to inform you about anything real. All hypotheticals, all fun. No, nothing serious.
This whole episode's a hypothetical.
No, it's a dream.
Is it in your mind?
You're living in a dream. Wake up.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Okay. That was enough.
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically, I'm upset. But also,
we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program next week.
Well, there's no easy way to segue into a goodbye. So we just need to remind you that you are always fit to be very real.
And you are always allowed to be a little extra.
Hypothetically. For legal reasons, we have to tell you that this podcast is meant for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not healthcare professionals. For all of your health, wellness, fitness, and self-care needs, please refer to the medical professional in your life, your primary care physician, your therapist, a certified coach, whoever it may be. And then let us know what they say, because I guarantee we need to know it too. Okay? Okay, bye.